What up, everybody? Big D coming at you with another SGC blind unboxing. But before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on the gram at 505_memorabilia and links to everything me in the description below. Well, welcome. This has been a long time coming. This is a 10-card blind reveal. 9 of these cards belong to viewer. So this is a viewer submission here from our buddy, our friend of the channel here, Seth D. We sent these cards out here and glad to get them back, and one card is mine in this. So Seth has been gracious enough to allow us to see what he had pulled out of his cards here, so I'm excited. Normally I would tell you that go check my eBay store if you're interested in any of these cards, but I don't know yet which cards here Seth wants back or which cards he wants to sell. But if you see any of these cards here and you're interested in wanting to purchase them, hit me up, send me an email or DM me and let me know, and I will get with Seth and see if he's interested in selling or what he wants to do with them. Otherwise, I'm fairly certain by the end of the week, whatever he wants to sell will be up on my eBay store. But even still, if you want to buy direct off of me, please hit me up, man. I'd rather sell direct to you than to sell it to you on eBay. Willing to wheel and deal because you're saving me fees, you're saving on taxes and stuff. Unless you live in the state of California, Illinois, or Minnesota, I gotta charge you sales tax. And if you're in the state of Colorado, I gotta charge you the $3 package tax. But other than that, it's pretty much tax-free. As of now, I haven't gotten any more letters from state tax departments saying I got to collect tax. So let's deal with it. So this was $15 a card. On here, he's got a nice selection of cards out there. So I'm excited to check out, see what he's got, and how he did. So let's get going. Let's get this unboxed. Oh, man. And of course, out there, if you are interested in having me submit cards for you, I submit through SGC or BGS. Hit me up and we can talk about it. I can tell you all about what's in it, what's required, if you want me to pre-grade your cards, if you want me to submit for you. And of course, if you're interested in consigning with me, like Seth does here, I'm happy to also sell your cards for you because I know it's a hassle dealing with taxes and shipping and fees and all that stuff. I'm willing to, I have a business. I'm willing to take it on and do it for you. Oh, there we go. Unboxed. Let's do it. Let's get it. I'm excited. We're going to start off with my card here, and then we'll go on to Seth's. But if you're new, up here I post the comps. So these are all the recent comps. If it's an older card with no comps, I'll list when the last sale was on it, and it's just an average of all the comps on there. Down here is the sale price. If I sell the card before I edit the video, price will be down here. And of course, up here will be the pop report. It's the SGC pop report. Unless it is a huge card, then I'll pull the pop report from the other grading companies out there. So, all right. Let's go. We got this. And let's see, here it is. Mine's a thick card here. And this is my card. Let me grab my little cheat sheet here so I can tell you about the card. All right. So we have here Charlie Blackmon, the Chuck Nasty. So this is from 2018 Flawless Baseball. This is the Flawless freshness on it. But this is autographed on there. I'm hoping to get a 9 on this card. These thick cards, edges, everything. This card looked pretty good. Little bit of indentation there off of that thick card there. But like I said, I'm hoping to pull a 9 on it. This card's beautiful. This is the Ruby Parallel. It's numbered to 20. So it was a card I wanted to get. I've been really busy with work and stuff, so I hadn't had much of a time to get actual stuff prepped on my end to get stuff sent out. But this was one card I really wanted to get submitted, so I put it in the order. So the rest of it, the rest of the cards here are all Seth's. So All right, let's go. I'm hoping for a 9. I got it. Yes. All right. That's what I wanted. I got it. Oh, that's going to look so good in the Chuck Nasty collection. Does not. This isn't the ruby with the ruby inside, the built into the card. It's just the ruby parallel. It is numbered to 29 of 20 on there. I got it. It's what I wanted. I got the 9. I figured it was a 9, and it got a 9. All right. Next up, here we have Anthony Edwards, 2024-25 Topps Chrome. This is the blue Sonar. I think it's numbered to 150 on there. Sleek looking card, looks good. You know, I know Anthony Edwards has a good market. I don't know how well his Topps Chrome market is. You know, the unlicensed Topps cards, you know, LaFlop and Curry and Wemby, you know, they've got a really good market out there on it. But the rest, I think it just kind of, it can be hit or miss on there. But I thought this was a nice card. I gave this an 80% chance at scoring a gem. I didn't really see a whole lot wrong with it, you know. As always, a bit of center, you know, you can always pinpoint centering of always on every single card on it, but I was confident that this was a 10. Oh, yeah. Looks good. Looks good. Just, you know, slight here, but I thought it was within the tolerance, and it pulled the 10, just like I thought. Just like I thought. Oh, nice. Looks good. It's a good-looking card. It looks good in tuxedo. This order took forever to get here, by the way. You know, this order, you know, this was, it took a while to get there, too. It was 7 days to get to SGC, and then it sat before it got received on it. So it sat for a while, and then they went into received and it was there. Total from when they picked it up at the post office to it actually got shipped back on that was almost 30 days, 29 days, and then 4 days to get back. So this was, you know, this was 30 days or 40 days door to door. Too long. And SGC, I've noticed, has been doing that, is that they get the box, and then it sits before they actually put it in receive so they can meet that 15 to 20 day deadline. So yeah, you know, and this sat for about 8 days before it actually went into received. All right, next card here. This is Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Dr. J. This is 1996-97 Topps, and this is the finest reprints of one of those iconic cards from the 80s. On there, nice card. Now this had the cover on it, and I took that off because it was bubbled on it. I was fairly confident in this card. I told him, I said, I think you'll probably pull a 7, you know, 50-50, 7-8 is where I thought. Just centering was an issue on this. Had a little bit of a corner issue. You can see the back centering is way off on the back there. A little bit of cornering issue. Surface looked fairly good after I got the film off of it. So I told him, I said, if you want to send it with the film, does carry more value, but the film is bubbly, so you're going to take a big loss. You probably get a 5 if we leave the film on it. So he said pulled the film, so I did. So I was 50-50, 7-8 on this card, and he said that's a PC card for him, so he was willing to take it. So pulled the 8. There you go. The refractor's definitely worth more money than just the base, but it's a good-looking card, you know. Here you see off-centered here. Pretty centered here going left to right or top to bottom, but is off over here. And then, you know, the surface looked good when I got that cover off on it. You know, just that little mark right there you see. But, you know, little bit corner, but good looking card. Glad he pulled the 8 on that one. I liked it. Okay, next we have here, this is from Kakawow Aura Marvel. This is the Venom. This is the blue parallel, numbered to 95. This card's so sick. I thought it looked really good. It had everything to it. No border on it, so I kind of guesstimated. I figured centering was off. I was pretty confident that, again, because there's no border and just kind of gauging centering on this, I went 50-50, 9-10 on it. I thought it could go either way. I didn't see anything wrong with the surface, saw nothing with the corners. So if it gets a 9, it's going to be strictly centering on it since I eyeballed it. But it eyeballing looked really good. So showed me the 10. 9.5, we'll take it. Yeah, I just think that maybe the centering is off slightly, but look at how sick that card is, dude. Kakawow does such a good job with these cards. That's dope. That looks really good. All right. Next, we have here 2024 Topps Chrome Marvel. This is the Yellow Sapphire. This is numbered to 75. Typhoid Mary. I told him centering's way off on this thing. The centering's off, and that whole set, the centering's off. But there's like a gauge I've seen on the 10s. But I said I'm confident that this is a 9, a card that's a 9. And he said, great. I said, okay. So I'm fairly confident. 80% chance at this pulling a 9 on the card. Yes, it did. Say the centering, the top to bottom centering's always going to be off, but this needs to be up just a little bit higher, not much, and that's where I've been seeing the 10s go at. I didn't see much wrong. There may be, I didn't see anything wrong surface-wise. I thought the surface looked good, but they always grade these sapphires goofy, and I think that some of the sapphire lines they grade as surface issue lines, and they tag you on that, but I just think this is just clearly a centering issue, front and back centering. So 9, and it's where I thought it would grade out at. All right, next we have here 2025 Topps Chrome. This is the She-Hulk. This is the blue and green shimmer. I think these are numbered to 199 or 299 on there. Look good. Centering was actually really good on this. Surface looked good. Centering and surface seem to be the issues on these. Just as you can see right there, just that corner right there, and I thought that corner may be enough to drop that down to a 9, and I went 50-50, 9-10, but I'm hopeful for the 10. If we get, but everything looked good. Yes, we pulled the 10. Yeah, that is such a dope card. On there, centering good, surface was good. That corner probably not as bad as I thought it was. The 10, that is dope. That looks really good. This and the Venom look really good. If you're a Marvel fan. All right, next. This is 1992-93 Upper Deck. Centering on this card looked really good. I didn't see anything wrong with edges or corners on this card. Like, it's good. The hologram's fully intact. You can see, though, that white does have a little bit of oxidation to it. And my thought on this was, I think you're probably going to pull an 8 because of that oxidation. And I said I'm about 60% chance at an 8 and a 20% chance at a 9 on this. That's possible you also get a 7, but I think an 8. And he's like, yeah, let's go for it. If it grades out at an 8 or low, hey, I'll keep it in my PC. And I was like, okay, sounds good. But the card looks really good. It's just got this slight oxidation to it, and it happens with these older cards, which is why they grade. They always blow out on the grade. So what do we get? Oh my! Wow! 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 I did not expect it. Their 10 wasn't even in my grading report. I didn't even think this was possible. Wow. Okay. I guess that oxidation, not bad. It was just off slightly, and I know how bad these grading companies hit that. Oh, okay. Wow. Seth, my man. Seth, that's huge. That's huge. Okay. Well, Seth, congratulations on this. That is, wow. Okay. My mind's blown on this one. All right. So if you're gonna miss in a pre-grade, you always want to miss at a higher. And this missed higher by a lot. So, Seth, congratulations, brother. Wow, that's awesome. All right. Well, I can't get over that. I can't get over that. 10 wasn't even a thought process for me. Okay. I love it. All right, next we have here 2018 Topps Heritage. This is Ronald Acuna. This is his rookie card. This is just the base on this card. It is a nice card. Acuna's popular. He sells very well. The card looks really good. I thought if there's anything wrong, it's this back centering. It is off slightly. Front centering looks good. So he had it. This came as a pre-grade BGS 9.5, and I thought, okay, yeah, I could see a 9.5, but I'm pretty certain the back is with the back tolerance is within the centering that they allow at SGC. So I'm like, this is a 10 all day long. Yes, it is. It's a 10 all day long. You see the front centering way better on that. Looks good. Yeah, it's Acuna. He's popular. It's a nice card. It'll sell. You probably get 30 or 40 bucks for a card like this. Nice. All right, Seth. You're on fire, man. What a great submission. All right, next we have here Shaq, Allen Iverson, and Joe Smith. These are the mini cards from 96-97 Collector's Choice. Yeah, centering was off on this. It's got, it is an Iverson rookie card. Centering's off. The holograms on the back are good. There's no dents within the perforated edges there. Do have some edge issues, centering, a little bit of corner, a little bit of everything on this. So I said 70% chance at an 8 on this card. Pretty confident this is. I'm pulling 8. I don't see this pulling a 9, and I don't think it's bad enough. I don't think that it's bad enough to pull out a 7. 8.5. Okay, all right. So we're between an 8 and a 9. So really, the centering, not bad, but we'll take it. And of course, that surface looks really good. So it's a nice card. That did way better than I thought it would. So again, let's miss higher, and let's end out here with LaFlop. LaFlop. This is 2023-24 Topps Finest. This is the checkerboard, and this is the rare on that. So they don't make many of these. They're not numbered on it, but it's a clean card. I was like 10 all day on this. I didn't see anything wrong with this card. There was no X-fractor lines, even though they call this a checkerboard. X-fractor is what it really is, and I saw no X-fractor or checkerboard lines on the surface, and I'm like 10 all day on this card. Yeah, there you go. LaFlop, nice checkerboard, looks good. Seth, man, you crushed this, man, brother. You crushed it. Thank you so much for trusting me with this. Just let me know which cards you want to sell and which cards you want back, and I'll get you taken care of, brother. Man, thank you. But this card, wow. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. How do you think Seth did? Let it know in the comments. And, of course, again, if you're interested in any of these cards, hit me up on it. And as soon as I find out what Seth wants to sell, I will have them over on my eBay, or hit me up and I can talk to Seth directly if you're interested in purchasing any of these cards. So that's it for today, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you with whatever the next video is I drop. Appreciate it. Take care. Be safe out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And as always, gem up your cards, baby. Peace.